So, last year we supposedly got the last entry into the highly successful and influential horror franchise Paranormal Activity. The Ghost Dimension is the 7th movie in the series, and I am including the Japanese spin-off Paranormal Activity 2 Tokyo Nights here, as from what I understand the film is an official spin-off. Although I would not be surprised to see the series return again at some point, as this franchise has been incredibly successful and was the first major hit by the Blue Mouse production company. So is the Ghost Dimension the ending we've all been waiting for, and do we finally get to understand everything that's been going on in this slightly confusing storyline? Well, not really. The story here is that a family gets a great deal on a new house and quickly makes the move to buy it and move in. After a short while, supernatural stuff starts to happen. And if you've seen any of the other movies in this franchise or the hundreds of rip-offs, then you know exactly how these things go. You would also think that the filmmakers would try something new again this time around, but no. You get another nearly identical movie with a new family moving into a house and weird shit happens. Even though I didn't care much for the spin-off Paranormal Activity The Marked Ones, it did at least try something new to break up the by now stale formula. The story of this one does an okay job of trying to make it fit within the story of the first 4 films, but I stopped caring about the story by the time we got to the final part of the 3rd film, as it felt like they were just making it up as they went along. So, why keep watching these films then? Well, I still believe that the found footage haunted house genre, even though it is flooded, still has the potential to deliver a hell of a scary experience, and that no film has yet mastered the subgenre. This entry does not deliver much in that department either. Since one of the selling points of this is that it's filmed in 3D, it is filled with computer effects that doesn't frighten anyone. It shows how far away from the first film this series has become, when this one is one of the most expensive horror films of the year, and most of that is probably due to the effects. It also looks too expensive and slick for a film like this, which takes away from the potential scary setups, and the idea that we are watching home tapes by family is basically thrown out the window at this point. What does work better in this film compared to the last few ones, including the marked ones, was the family. The characters just worked much better here than it has in the previous films. They're not the best acting performances ever or anything, but they just feel a bit more fun and warm as a family, something that I missed for a few entries by now. They gave the job of directing this movie to the first-timer Gregory Plotkin. He has been working on the franchise since the 2nd film as an editor, and I guess the studio felt comfortable enough with him to give him the chance to show off his talents on the final entry of the saga. He did a decent job, I guess, but doesn't deliver anything spectacular or anything like that. Paranormal Activity The Ghost Dimension is just another film in the series. It gives an half-assed attempt at delivering an end story to the saga, and I'm sure it will leave many confused and unsatisfied. I would also not be surprised to see another one pop up in a few years. Hopefully without trying to continue on the convoluted mess of the story that they have gotten themselves into with the original family in the franchise. So is this worth watching? If you like the other ones, then sure, it's not the worst of the series, and I liked it a bit better than the 4th movie and also the marked ones. The Ghost Dimension is okay and should be another decent experience for fans of the franchise. I didn't mind it, and therefore I'm giving it a 2.5 out of 5. What do you think of the Ghost Dimension and the entire Paranormal Activity franchise as a whole? Is this the right time to put an end to it, or should they have done it that earlier, or should they have kept on making this? Let me know in the comment section below, a like is appreciated, and subscribe for more horror movie reviews coming soon.